Yeah. So, hi everyone. This is Dr Srikanth, Team mdsconquer. So here we have our All India rank 22 Dr Sadhana. So she's from Madhya Pradesh and probably she's the best rank in her state. Okay, so today we are going to have an interview with her of how did she start and how did she cope up and how was she throughout the preparation till the date she achieved her rank of All India 22. Yes, hi Sadhana. First of all, heartily congratulations for your rank. So I think you are probably the best rank in from your state. So exactly when did you think of starting your preparation?
First of all, thank you so much, ma'am. I started in June 2021, ma'am.
Okay.
And then it gave me 11 months to get prepared for this May exam. Actually, the exam postponement helped a lot to me. This was positive for me.
Okay, that was an advantage for you. So when you started, by that time, actually, you must be lagging behind most of the students. Then how did you cope up that?
Ma'am, I tried my best. I was reading. I gave a lot of my time to studies. I used to talk to the Sri sir and all the mentors. I tried, and the things which I missed in the first round, I tried to focus more on that in the next round of revision.
Okay. So in a day, how many hours you used to allocate for the studies itself?
Ma'am, because I started late, so from the beginning only I started with 10 to 12 hours only, and then I made the persistence of 14 hours throughout my preparation. In between, I had many breakthroughs, but I tried to maintain.
Cope up, yeah. So how did you because you have started late as you said, so did you compare with anyone else or did you just compare with yourself?
Ma'am, I knew because I have started late, I'll be I'll be lagging a bit. Then during initial mocks also I was lagging, which was conducted in October, November. But then I spoke to Sri sir. He also said that you'll be able to do. He motivated me. Then I tried.
So always you used to compete with yourself and then you used to improve.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's a good thing. So you can't always compare with anyone else. You have to compare with yourself. Like how were you before and how are you doing now and how you want to do in future.
Yes, ma'am.
That is the very good advantage of being a student. Because if you start comparing with someone else, again you end up with confusion. Because you can't judge unless and until you step into their shoes. So you have to be in your shoes and compare, and then you have to improvise accordingly.
Yes,
that's a good thing that you have done. So one more question I want to actually it's on behalf of many of the students. So how did you plan your day, like when you start your day, how did you plan, like when you wake up in the morning? Like what was the first thing that you used to do and how do you used to plan your day with that team?
Ma'am, because Sri sir used to keep a checklist of a complete subject before only. So, day before only, before sleeping, I planned my day, next day. So, I used to wake up early in the morning. I always start with smart video to get through the concept and to get what should be read. I first see the smart video, I'll make the notes. I used to make the notes, and then I also used to read my previous notes which were made by me during my undergraduate.
Okay.
Then I used to solve the pulse and the synopsis. Pulse was the next step for me. First was smart videos.
Very good. So how far you feel the textbook reading, either the complete or a partial, whatever you think, is useful during the preparation, because there are almost 20 odd subjects where reading all the standard textbooks may not be possible, because having that time constraint, it may not be possible always. So what is your suggestion, because it's on behalf of the students I'm asking, because many students, they have an instinct that they have to read the textbook, they have to read, they have to make line to line notes. How far you feel it could be useful, because as you have achieved it, so you will be a better person to tell that.
Ma'am, it's definitely not possible to read the textbook. It is not possible. Only topics, because we have already read things in our undergraduate. So I used to know which are the topics I have read from textbook. It will be easier for me if I'll go through those pages. So I'll choose those subjects or those topics to read from book. Only the topics, only few pages, not the entire syllabus or the subject. It's not possible.
Yeah, so how far, like in your whatever college you are from, so the concepts that you have gained then and the concepts that you have gained in this 1 year versus the 4 years, did you make out any difference in that concepts that you have learned?
Yes, definitely, ma'am. Ma'am, apart from anat and biochem, other medical subjects, we were not so to the point. Concepts were not to the point. Pharmac, general medicine, even the general surgery, not so sure. With mdsconquer, I learned a lot. I followed your lectures of Pharmac. That helped me a lot. Pharmac, definitely that helped me a lot.
Yeah. How about the dental subjects? Because dental subjects also, we just read the important questions because we have to clear 8 subjects at one shot. So what we do is we read important questions. We don't give much importance to, surgical aspects or much of the depth.
Yes.
So how could you cope up with those 8 subjects also with the?
Ma'am, that also helped with the smart videos and the group discussions. WhatsApp group discussions were very, very important for me because the day used to be very monotonous, reading, continuous reading. So I used to wait for that 1 hour when it will start. I used to check my phone again and again for the messages at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. Oh, today's missed.
Yeah, okay. So as a repeater, because you are not an intern and you took little break and then you have started. So how could you cope up with that stress levels?
It was really difficult, ma'am. It was I would suggest that nobody should leave in between because I lagged 1.5 years approximately. I lagged 1.5 years. So it was difficult to sit for so many hours with books. We have to train our mind for some time. Few days it went like that. Even the smart video making notes, just half an hour smart video took me 2 hours to listen and write the notes. Later on I can get the speed, the time got saved, but initially it was very difficult to maintain that consistency.
Yeah, so actually our team, that the online platform that we have, I think that has really helped you out because you stay a lot miles away from where we are. But did you think that we are really so far away from you?
No, ma'am.
Because when we talk about the kilometers, because you stay so far, we are in south, you are in up north there. So was that communication gap was there? Did you feel being completely in an online platform, did you have that gap? Did you
No,
feel like
ma'am.
that?
I think this is the best part of mdsconquer. I would say this is the best part, that I never had a communication or interaction issue with the mentors. I used to message and I know pakka I will get the message, I will get the reply. I'll wait for 1 or 2 days, even if it is missed, I will get the reply. I know this. I had, because I experienced this with 1 month or 2 months, that I will get the reply. I never had that interaction issue. Even we can speak at phone also, call. I used to talk to sir. I was in touch. I used to send the questions and the mentors always have replied to my doubts.
That's great to know. So yes, like throughout this phase of preparation, you must be having some up and downs also. So ups anyways, yes, you cope up. Like you'll be happy when you have an up. When you have a downfall, did any sort of motivation from the team help you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, before exam, not before the previous date, just one month before, I missed some 15 days. I didn't read 15 days. I was so depressed. I felt like I have lost 15 days. Now I will not be able to compete. So I spoke to sir. Sir told me that you have 400 hours. You should not think like that. So I used to mark each and every word of Shri sir. I used to write at my wallpaper also what he used to
That's
say.
great. Okay, so what about solving many MCQs? Like you restricted, or wherever you got MCQs you used to solve apart from the website. Website MCQs we make sure that you do. We are always ask you to do. But the other books, except other than the Pulse, did you try to dig out some other books, or were you restricted to one book?
Ma'am, only Pulse and website questions. Only.
Okay. So website you solved all the papers, all the mocks.
Yes, ma'am.
How far the mocks were useful for you?
Mocks were extremely useful, ma'am. Attempting mock was a first step for me, but revision of this mock was more important.
So
That helped me to revise the syllabus. I revised my syllabus through mocks only. I used to read the question, I used to read the synopsis. If I am getting stuck at any topic, I know inside that I don't know, I don't remember this classification, I need to remember this, I need to learn this again. So I'll go to my notes and I'll read it again.
That's great.
Mocks helped me a lot. Even the subject specific tests, though, they also helped me a lot in revising the subject.
Great. So these mocks, how many, like, did you revise like twice or thrice, or you just did the mock and you left it?
No ma'am, I revised my mocks at least twice. Some of them I did thrice, but twice for sure.
So how many times like you revised the entire syllabus? Actually you started a bit late, as you said. So you were completely with the schedule, or you tried to step here and there?
Initially it was difficult for me to cope up because I felt that I am a slow reader. It's taking more time for me to read and finish one topic in a day. But later I could get, I had 3 revisions. I had 3 complete revisions of Pulse also.
Okay, great. So when you revised Pulse again, did you again solve all the MCQs, or you just went where you felt you were lagging or where you were weak? You exactly went like that?
Ma'am, I used to mark the questions which I didn't knew the first round. In the second round, if I had time, if the subject is minor, I will solve all the questions like DADH, the memory-based subject, biochem, I'll do all. And I'll do all. But clinical subjects, if I know the concept, I'll not solve all questions. I used to only solve those questions which I have marked earlier.
So this is going to add to a smart work, okay? So hard work, yes, she did do that. But yes, where to again emphasize and where to again she has nicely organized, and she did that. So because again investing where we are already strong at will waste your time and will waste your hard work. So this pinch of smart work has landed her here. Yes, so last but not the least, what suggestions you want to give to the upcoming juniors? So being a part of a Conquer now, the MDS Conquer, you have achieved a good rank with our team. So you know many people here. So what exact suggestions you want to give throughout the phase from the start till the end? What you want to give it to them?
First of all, I'll suggest to join MDS Conquer. If not, at least the honest perseverance is very important, extremely important, because we know where we are, we know our knowledge, we know what subjects we are good at and not good. So we should work on those topics. We should read those things. Like I was very weak at memory-based things. It used to get vanished very easily from my mind. So I know I have to revise Pharmac again and again. So I used to do that. So I'll suggest everybody to at least, first of all, they should start earlier. Everybody should start earlier. Nobody should take the gap.
Then how did you find this integrated approach here? Because we have integrated few medical subjects, we have integrated dental with the basic dental subjects. You found it to be useful?
Very useful, ma'am. Especially for ortho and pedo, it helped me a lot, and all the medical subjects also. It was difficult, like sir has planned like 11 days for these 4 medical subjects, so it was difficult. But if we start with one topic will be thorough. At least that one topic, 2 topics, these will be thorough.
Grip.
Yes, ma'am. So in the first round I was not able to finish the complete thing. Then in the next round I focused only on those chapters. But it really helped. Starting with physio, then medicine, pharmac, it goes along hand in hand. So it works very smoothly.
Okay, so you went with the flow and you were on track.
Yes, ma'am.
That's great. So the last days of your preparation, the last 1 month or the 15 days, so did you have that butterfly feeling, some rats running around your stomach? So how did you cope up that?
Ma'am, I was very anxious. I'm a kind of very anxious person, but during this preparation phase, I learned this also to overcome. Not only studies, I have grown up as a person also to overcome the stress.
Yes. Because the basic thing starts from now, because as we grow, the necessities will grow, the requirements will grow. So obviously stress will grow. So how to cope up, you have learned from here. That's a good thing to know.
All the weakness, like during my UG, I don't used to learn the definitions. Even I lose 1 or 2 mark, I'll be okay. Okay, I'll lose, but I will not learn. I will not sit and learn this. But here I learned the classifications. I overcome my weakness.
It's really great to know. Yes, Dr. Sadhana, it was really nice talking to you. I'll be happy if the juniors follow your suggestions and they will also be achieving their success in near future. So once again, it was really nice talking to you. Thank you
Thank you
once
so
again.
much, ma'am.
Yeah.